What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Chopper Slice, man. Welcome to Coast Boy TV, aka Chopper Tosh Entertainments, aka Keeping It Cousin. I can do ground game, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, throw kicks too, but I'd rather slug it. But right now, we're talking about the GSG Firefly. So if we're going planking, let's get the rounds busting. It ain't nothing. But look, man, I'm gonna get that right. That's one of my little slogans I used to do when I used to play the game and stuff online. I upload my game videos and stuff. But hey, we're going to be talking about a beautiful 22 LR semi-automatic firearm called the GSG Firefly. And it's a good gun, and it's made by German Sports Guns. It is unloaded, as you can see. It is a polymer frame, zinc alloy made, and with a stainless steel barrel. And it's a good gun, man. And it used to be formerly known as the Sig Sauer Mosquito, and now it's known as the GSG Firefly. It's supposed to be an updated version and chambered in 22 LR. And it's a good gun, man, and it's a really good gun. And now it is 80% the size of the Sig Sauer P226. Sig Sauer P226. There we go. Shout out to my Las Vegas Raiders too. I'm a fan, and I'm letting y'all know that any name brand companies, businesses, or anything like that we name in this video do not sponsor me. I'm just trying to come up on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get 1,000 subscribers, man. Let's try to get 1,000 subscribers. I want to get the goal is 10,000 and get as many views and likes as we can possibly get. But yeah, no one sponsored me. I'm just a fan, and I love all to do this kind of stuff, and I want to start doing this in the future. Now, let's get to it. I'm using a Polo Craft. This is nice right here. Concealed firearm holster. Check those guys out. This joint is nice. And this is a good gun, man. This chambered in 22 LR. I know a lot of people have their own opinions about 22s. They say they don't have the power to stop a threat and things like that. But I will say this. If you don't have anything and this is all you have, if you get the correct ammo, because this gun here is ammo picky, and a decent 22 LR semi-automatic pistol, it will get the job done if you have nothing else to use. I recommend you to use 380. I recommend you to use 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, 45 ACP, and got 38 special guns like that. But this will get the job done, and it is ammo picky, and it loves ammo like the self-defense rounds, like the Federal Punch, the CCI Stingers. This right here, which this is unloaded, I showed you, and this is one magazine right here that it comes with. It used to come with two when it was a Mosquito, and I think right when the Firefly first started promoting itself. American Tactical also helps produce these weapons, and I think they are contracted with German Sports Guns, and they also do this out of Somerville. I think it's, Somerville, South Carolina. Yeah. And this is a good little baby right here. But yeah, I recommend you to get higher caliber weapons, man. And use those. But if this is all you have, this will get the job done and help you, and it will save your life. But just remember, when the gun first comes in the box, if you get it brand new, it comes with a spring that is already made and chambered to fire high velocity rounds and ammunition. Now it does have usually an extra spring in the box with it to fire standard ammunition. So, if you want to fire low velocity or standard velocity ammunition, I would recommend you to change that spring. But all around, the gun loves high velocity. So we're gonna be talking about taking this up. We're gonna take this apart and put it back together. But I'm gonna talk about why I'm doing that, and I'm going to talk about this in another video, but I had a funny story. I was gifted this when I was about 17, young knucklehead, thought I was cool, out there doing dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? Kids stay in school. And I was getting into the firearms and stuff like that, training, wanting to learn about them. And I was gifted a high point, man. And it was a high point 40 caliber Smith & Wesson. It was, 40 caliber, what is it, the 40 JCP high point or something like that. I took the joint apart, man. The hot points have more parts to it and stuff like that, and I couldn't put it back together. So when the dude came, checked out the gun, you know, he was like, yo, I was like, no, look, man, the gun's here. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't put it back together. Oh, the whole gun's here. He was like, come on, man. And I get to the brother, you know what I'm saying? He laughed. Funny story. I'm gonna get into that one day. But yeah, this is a beautiful little 22, man. And it's got a stainless steel barrel on it, made of polymer and alloy, zinc alloy. It's got like rear adjustable sights on it, all yellow. You know what I'm saying? And it is double action and single action. I recommend you to fire this, and I think it recommends you to fire more properly in single action, pushing the hammer back. It's got that little rugged blowback system to it. Also, it's got one of them little nice little grips to it. You know what I'm saying? The grips are pretty cool. The trigger's a little hard, especially in double action. It's got your decocker in front of the slide release, and it's got ambidextrous safety on it. And the trigger is real tough. That trigger is real tough when you try to shoot it in double action. So I recommend you to shoot it in single. But we're about to take it apart, put it back together, and we're gonna get this going. And this release right here. Now, originally, show you, it's like this. You want to turn it. Now mine is gonna be clockwise, but I'm gonna turn it going this way. Some I've seen them go that way. So this little knob right here, want to turn that over where it's like that at 180. Want to pull the slide back. When you do, lift up like that, come forward, take your time, and then you're gonna have your spring and your firing pin in there, and then boom, that's how you take it apart. Here's the frame of it. It's got the fixed barrel. And here's the mag release right here. Now you got the spring, and it's got, now this spring, I did change the spring in it, and usually the blue part is the front, and then you want to put the firing pin down there, and the you know, the regular color, what is it, the gray or silver part. You know what I'm talking about. And you want to put, when you put this back together, there's a little groove right here. You want to put the front of this with the firing pin like this in there, and then I'll show you how to do it. But yeah, here's the slide, spring, firing pin, and the frame. And then that's easy to go, man. It's not like the high point, but hey, respect to the high point though. But that's how you disassemble the weapon. Now we're gonna reassemble the weapon. Now you see down in the weapon here, down in there, it's like a little hole right in here. I'll show you. Hold on, let me get there to show you better. Down in here, it's gonna be a little hole. Now, after you put the firing pin in your spring, the blue part is not gonna go into the hole. It's gonna go into this little groove right here on your slide. Now, you're gonna put it in that little groove right there. Make sure everything is lined up. Get your firing pin in there. And now you're gonna take it back. Make sure your hammer's cocked back like you would fire it on single action. Push down, make sure it's back, lever, and it's gonna slide right back in place. This little knob right here, wanna turn it back how you had it. Now it's gonna be going this way. And then boom, which I'm gonna tighten that screw up. And then she's on. Make sure she functions. And this little side is alright, it's nice. And that's what I mean about the standard ammunition. It doesn't usually have the power to, and you know, keep the slide back. And I ain't gonna lie, firing standard ammunition in a few high velocities. I've had a few failure to feeds, fail to eject, fail to cycle, fail to fire a lot. But I ain't gonna lie, when I use that high velocity like CCI mini mags, it gets right down to business, and it does good. So it's, you know, it's better than nothing. If you don't have anything but this, man, this will save your life. Just get the train with it, learn your gun, and get used to it, and learn how to use it, and it will get the job done. I promise you. But hey, she's back together now. To fire this weapon, you have to have the magazine in. The magazine, if it's not located in the gun, it will not fire. So we're gonna unload the magazine. And this is 10 plus right here, 10 plus 1 magazine. There you go, 22 LR CCI. And to fire this, it has to have the magazine in. Magazine is not loaded. The gun is back together. I'm going to put the magazine there, make sure everything's good. I'm going to test it. Safety off. She's functioning. Now, you're not supposed to do that if you don't have the rubber bullet, because, you know, 22s, they say you don't want to dry fire. Good planking gun. If this is all you have to defend your life, with the correct ammo, it will get the job done. I know people say different, but I do recommend you to use high caliber rounds, though, to, you know, make sure that you're good. So, but yeah, that's how you take it apart and put it back together. Now, we're gonna load her back up, and I'm gonna chamber around. And guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I love you guys. And I'm just gonna put a few in there. Let's do a few. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get all the rounds in there. Struggling because I'm trying to not take forever to get this out for y'all. So yeah, man. And I appreciate you guys for coming over here checking this out. And I'm gonna drop videos of me firing this firearm and other weapons too. So we're gonna do other weapons too as well. Once the channel grows, and you know, maybe some places will be able to get in cahoots. She's loaded. She has a round in the chamber. I'm gonna release the magazine and eject the round. She's unloaded now, and she's ready to go. It's working properly, and that's how you do the GSG Firefly. Good round, good gun. Again, recommend a higher caliber if you want to get into the self-defense category, but this will get the job done if you don't have anything else. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys, man, and come over, show some love, support that Second Amendment, and stay cool. Until next time, God bless. You know, the devil.